My name's Ed and welcome to the channel. If you've not been here before and you have been here before, then welcome back. In this video we're going to be changing the heater resistor on my Peugeot Boxer, but this is probably also the same for a Citroen Relay and also a Fiat Ducato. So this is the actual thing we're going to be changing. This is the resistor, and I know from previously when I first bought this vehicle I had the same problem where basically the heater fan, when you switch it to 1, 2 and 3 it doesn't work, but when you put it onto 4 it does work. And I changed the resistor when I bought the vehicle probably about 5 years ago now, and because I had the same problem then, and by changing the resistor did sort out the problem. So if you've got a problem with your heater fan not working properly, this is a very sort of cheap way of actually trying to diagnose part of the problem. At the end of the day you can get these from probably around £7 up to about 15 quid on eBay, and it only takes literally 5 minutes to change it as well. So that's what we're going to do now, but yeah, I'll show you what the problem is with the van, and then we'll get around to changing the resistor. So the problem you may have with your van is that when you flick your heater switch to number 1 it doesn't work, number 2 doesn't work, number 3 doesn't work, but then when you put it onto number 4 then it does work. Mine's just decided to start working again on all 4 of them, but I'm going to change the resistor anyway, so because I think it's definitely temperamental. I know I had problems with it last year. Let's just turn that off. I did have problems with it last year when we were up in doing our 3-month trip away, when we went up into Norway, and it was playing up a bit then, so I know it's definitely something wrong with it. So yes, we're going to change it today. I must say, for doing this job I'm a bit lucky in the fact that my van's been converted into a camper van, and it's got a swivel seat on there, and I've managed to push the seat right the way forward, so I've got a massive gap here to work in. I know from the first time I did this I had the fixed seats in and also the bulkhead in as well, and it is a bit of a struggle to get in there to get to doing the job itself. So just be aware of that if you've got the original double seats in and the bulkhead. So excuse the angle I'm at. This is underneath the glove box. You'll see literally some wires going in here and a piece of plastic, and then also there you'll see a bolt, and you'll need a 5.5mm socket to get that undone. And once you've undone it, we then need to we're going to take the electrics off first, undo the bolt, and then you'll need to slide the rest of it, the section, what's left of it, to the left, and it should drop out. So I'll undo the bolt now and the wiring, and hopefully should be able to show pulling it to the left and it dropping out. Well, I've undone the bolt now. So to get the wiring undone, I don't know how clear this is there's where my thumb is, I'm just pushing back a little clip there. So you need to push that back and pull down at the same time, but you'll need 2 hands to do it, so I'm going to have to put the camera down for me to do that. As I said, push it backwards and then just pull it downwards. Right, that's the wiring now loose. So hopefully now I've got that undone, and also let's pull that back out of the way somewhere so it's not going to get in my way. Hopefully now I've got the screw undone and that out, I can now pull this to the left, which I have done, and the whole thing drops out. So we'll have a look at the old one and the new one, and see if there's anything that we can see that's caused the problem. So we've got the new one on the left and the old one on the right, and I can immediately see a difference there. In fact, I'll just turn this over so they're both facing the sort of same direction. Oh no, they're not. Yes, they are. Yes, just the one's wide, slightly different way around. If you look at the one on the right hand side, you can see corrosion that's taken place here, and this is a very common problem with these resistors, and it's not just on the Fiats and the Fiat Ducatos, the Peugeot Boxers and the Citroen Relays. It's a major issue, I say, or problem on a lot of vehicles, other Peugeot vehicles, Citroens, Vauxhalls as well, Alfa Romeos I think also use the same resistor. And basically what happens is that corrosion or moisture gets into the duct of where this is, and that's what causes it to start playing up. I mean, probably in reality, as I said, it has started working again. Well, it's very, very rusty on the other side there. In fact, you can look at the corrosion on here as well. You can see on that corrosion there. So obviously that's causing it, not to actually work properly. Yeah. So as I said, if you've got one yourself, is actually just take it out and have a look and see, you know, see if you've got lots of corrosion in there, then it's definitely worthwhile changing it. As I said, it's a 5-minute job, and literally very inexpensive. As I said, you can get them as little as sort of £7 these off on eBay. In fact, the one I've just bought, this one, I think I paid £8 for it delivered, and it also comes with a 3-year warranty with it as well. So although saying that, I mean, the old one's been in now 5 years, so obviously that will be past a 3-year warranty. But as I said, very inexpensive and quite easy to do. Right, let's get the new one. So where my finger's pointing, that's where it lives, up in that space up there. As I said, it's obviously gets a lot of moisture going through there as well, because obviously it's part of the heating system, so you're getting warm air, cold air, air conditioned air, etc, etc, and that could be the reason why they do tend to corrode. Yeah, so basically putting it back in is the reverse of taking it out. So we shall shove it back in, making sure we got the screw to the right hand side. I'm going to have to try and do this with 2 hands probably. There we go, that's in now, and then we push it back. Right, I'm going to have a second attempt at filming putting this back in. So basically you need to make sure the screw hole is to your right hand side. Shove it into the hole, and like so. So that's now in the hole, and give it a good shove to the right. There we go, and that's clipped in. And then we just need to put our screw back in, and obviously the wiring as well, that just clips back in like so. There we go. Right, let's see if it's going to work. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Fantastic. Well, I hope the video was useful if you've had the same problems that I've had with the resistor, and as I said, it's very worthwhile just taking it out and having a look if you've got that problem with it. I mean, it could be other things. I mean, you could have a problem with the actual fan itself, or you could have a blown fuse. There could be all sorts of other things that's occurring, but as I said, for what this costs and the amount of time it takes to have a look at it, then it's very worthwhile doing. If you've got any questions regards to what I've done here today, then don't hesitate to ask. It would be fantastic if you could like and subscribe to the channel. As it stands, for some reason, only 98% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed to the channel, so that's only 2% of you actually subscribe. So it'd be fantastic if you could hit that subscribe button and also the like button as well. And I'll see you again in the next one. Cheers.